Alright, welcome back to the YouTube channel Adam Found. I know it's been like 100 years since I uploaded a video, but it's because the booty quality. So I went and bought a GoPro Hero 7 to give you guys a great video and some great content. Alright, so anyway, it's not about the camera today. I got something behind my cameraman that you guys will probably love and might hate or have different opinions about. But I bought it so it can give the channel like a good drive. And you know, I'm not going to reveal it, but you'll see it in just a second. So yeah guys, here's my 2000 mx5 Miata. Alright, I found this car very cheap on Facebook Marketplace and it was insanely mint. Alright, there's nothing wrong with this car whatsoever, and it came with a few aftermarket parts already, so it saved me a lot of money. Alright, I'll tell you what I paid for this car later, but that'll be in another video. So here, let me just give you a small walk around of my car and introduce it to the video.
Yeah, to that.
Okay. Alright, so it came with a Megan Racing radiator. Okay. Came with this eBay intake, but I'm gonna replace that. Okay, it came with Raceland headers, full exhaust. It's still stock otherwise, besides, you know, just the exhaust and stuff like that. I still have the factory wheels on here it came with. But I plan on getting some like golden XXRs, but that'll be in another video as well. It came with like this insanely huge fart can. It's very loud and obnoxious. It's got a full exhaust, yeah, all the way from the headers back. Well, I guess I can tell you guys how much I paid for this car in total. What it needs is a new top. They're very common with these cars, ripping and, you know, falling apart. But I put some freaking Gorilla Glue on here for now to stop the leaks. The interior is actually really nice. I vacuumed it out and took it to the car wash before I started this video, so it's probably more clean than you ever see it. There's not really any cracks. I'm gonna get inside. There's not really any cracks on the dash or anything. It has 117,000 miles. That's what shocked me, and it's a 2000. Came with a aftermarket roll cage. Sorry about all the tape. I did that. I don't know what kind of cage that really is, but it came with one, so which is really good. Also saved me a lot of money because that was on my checklist. I've drove the car every day to work now since I just bought it. Well, I just recently bought the car, but I've been driving it to work and it's been great. The only thing that I really don't like, and I'll admit that, is it needs another gear. Once you hit the 5th gear and you rev it out, you know, 60 miles an hour on the interstate, it's pretty much it. If anything else, you'll be past you know, like 4,000 RPMs, like 80,000. Well, hold on. All right, let me redo that. All right, so if you're going down the interstate at interstate speeds of like 75 miles an hour, you know, 80 miles an hour, then you're going to be sitting somewhere around 4,000 RPMs, and that is highly, you know, high for, you know, a motor. I mean, these motors, I've been doing a lot of research and they're made to rev out high, but I just don't like it. So this will be in another video as well. I'm also looking for a 6-speed transmission. So if you know anybody or y'all have one yourself, DM me and we'll talk about a price, because I really need it and I want to get it done. But otherwise, I mean, it's a very clean car. There's no rust that I've seen. I've been under the car already. See, I've had the car like roughly 2 or 3 days now. I didn't want to make the video directly because I wanted to actually drive it and actually see and actually learn the car, you know, before I came out on YouTube and started stating stuff that I don't even know. Because when I first got this car, I did not know a thing about it. My friends have been wanting me to get one since high school, and so I did. And this top is real ugly, so I ordered a black top from I think it was Amazon for like $200, so that was relatively cheap also as well. Saved me a lot of money. I wish we could have done more things, like, you know, a turbo already, but that's coming. No worries. I just got to find out who tunes Mega Squirt ECUs, because I don't really have a clue. Gavin's channel, his old Miata he had, I've been trying to DM him for like a month now to figure out what kind of tuner he had to tune his Mega Squirt ECU, and that's really about it. Besides that, yeah, this guy right here is really mint. I mean, the seats are gonna come out eventually. Got a rip here. Yeah. Show you, like, I'm gonna show you where the gas popper thing is. This thing is horrible. So if you're like, you know, 5'10" or somewhere in that range, you're gonna struggle to reach around and get in this car. But I mean, if you're like 6'6" or like something like that, you can still fit in here. You're just gonna have some trouble. He gave me all the stock parts. He gave me all the stock parts for the car, like, you know, the intake with a bunch of leaves in it. Yeah, the piping and a few other parts, like the tail lights, like right here. If you haven't noticed, these are the only problems. Like, I got to put these back in. He did tell me this car has a 6-puck competition clutch, and I believe it does, because this car is a pain in the butt to drive in traffic, especially when you got to stop 1,500 times at every red light. I'm going to show you the paperwork for the clutch. Sorry about that. Got a bunch of junk in here. I just finally went and got my tag yesterday. $114, because they said I've never bought a tag. Well, no. I paid $3,000 for this car, and he put $3,000 on the paperwork, and yeah, it kind of jacked me up. I had to pay a lot more than I expected. But here's the paperwork for the clutch, competition clutch. It's fully debadged. The car is fully debadged, and I actually like it, but in my opinion, I mean, maybe the front badge would have been nice, but I think it's been redone, and I feel like this is an aftermarket bumper, unless it was glued on. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with these cars yet. I've been driving it, dailying it, and it's really good, besides, like I said, interstate speeds. Now, if you want to get down on the back roads and some windy roads, this is where this car is really meant to be. Yeah, I've took it down some curvy roads myself with my friend, and it actually hangs really well. I was going like 80 miles an hour around some windy roads, but these are, I believe, stock, you know, ride height. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'm not familiar with these cars. if any of you are, hit me up, or you know, leave in the comments below your opinions and thoughts of this car. Since I've been driving the car, it's been really nice to me. It's my first one. I have a lot of plans for the car, and it will continue to get better from here. So if you guys actually like this video and love the quality, because I spent like $400 on a GoPro, so because I got tired of having booty quality with my iPhone, and you guys really told me